Reb Chaim Volozhiner, Alav Shalom. He said, Yikar Nava, the main part of being humble, lo levad shema adam tzarich lekaber elav elbonot savlanut. It's not just that a person should hear his disgrace, hear insults, and have patience. Ki in gam shebelevavo yechashev. It's not enough that you want to say something and you're quiet. He says, even in your own heart you should think, she'eno nichshav lekrum. I'm not worthy that I should fight and say they're wrong. That what? If he's really chacham, he says, im chacham, if you're really wise, you'll really think and see. Maybe the person who you're dealing with, he's really greater than you. And really, he deserves more than you. Why? He says, a lot of times people in their minds, they think, what do you mean? I work hard, I do a lot, I take care of my family, I take care of my community, I take care of my job, I'm a law-abiding citizen, I work very, very hard, I do a tremendous amount of things. But what? This other guy doesn't have the net worth I have, doesn't have the good looks I have, doesn't have the influence I have, doesn't have the friends I have. So of course I'm better than him. Why would I think I have to be humble to him? He should be humble to me. He should listen to me. But what? He says, no, maybe you're wrong. He says it's not about how much we do. It's relative to how much effort we put in. You understand? You can have a guy who has millions, but how do you get those millions? Easy. He punched in a few numbers. He's dealing with big buildings. Commission on each building is who knows how much. Like this, he got millions. And they didn't have to do work. Maybe his father set it up for him. Maybe he got into a already working business. But the other guy who's working so hard, he's barely making it by, he's killing himself every day. He's going to work. He started from ground zero. He's supporting his family, and he's working so hard, and everything's difficult for him, and he's fighting tooth and nail for everything he has. Who would you give more honor to? The guy who's the millionaire, who's hooked up with the best people because he walked in and everything was set up? Or the other guy who's working tooth and nail, started from nothing? Yes, the guy who started working tooth and nail, right? But what? We don't see all that. All we see is the finished product. And Rabbotai, that's the biggest lesson today. Is do not judge by a cover. Do not look at people as finished products and say, he's a better finished product than him, and therefore he's better than him. No. Rabbotai, Hashem goes by the effort. He goes by the effort. We say when we make a siyum, what do we say when we make a siyum? Anu amelim, hem amelim. Anu amelim, mekablim schar, hem amelim, hem mekablim schar. If you have a shoemaker, right? He works for Gucci. He makes the shoe. He doesn't put the Gucci symbol on it. You're going to pay $500 for it? No. But he put so much effort. He made a beautiful shoe. But you didn't finish. That's why goyim. They work and they don't get reward. Only when they finish, they get reward. But the Jewish people, anu amelim mekablim schar. We toiled. We didn't finish the Gemara. We didn't completely understand. But we put our effort. We stood there and we tried to understand. We get reward. So you see how a person gets rewarded by what? By the effort. It's not about the finished product. People in the community can think, I have to reach this level, I have to be like that guy, this guy gets honored, look how much he did. Rabbotai, we have to learn to honor people's efforts. The efforts is what matters. The efforts is what we get judged by. If a person who has less, but he puts more effort in you than you, says Rabbi Chaim Volozhiner, you should give him more honor than yourself. You should be humble towards him, even though he has less than you. Why? Because he puts in more work than you. So he says, that's how you could go to random people and not fight with them. Who is this guy? He's a nobody. Why should I listen to him? How can I be humble? It's very hard. I'm better than him. No. He even puts more effort. Do you know how much effort he puts? You don't know what goes behind the scenes in his life. And therefore, that's why a person should be humble in front of every single person. Baruch Adonai, Le'olam, Amen, Amen.